Hey guys and dolls, so I'm just back in from a really long walk. I wanted to sit down and have a chat with yous because yous are always asking me to just do more like sit down talky style videos about body and skin confidence, because I know a lot of you struggle with it as well as I do. So in this video right here, I'm going to share with you about 5 or 6 of my tips and just my own personal advice on the topic. But yeah, I've been given a little go with this video. I need to try and get as many of you as possible to share your own body philosophies on a Facebook app by BioOil. They've teamed up with the Body Gossip charity and I've teamed up with them to try and get this out there and spread a bit of positivity in schools, because your body philosophies will actually be taken to girls in schools who are struggling with self-esteem. So I think it's a really positive project and I love for you guys to share yours. The link is in the description box. It's mybodyphilosophy.com. But if I had to summarize my own body philosophy, I guess it would be that my body is imperfectly perfect. And what I mean by that is, although society might tell me that my body is covered in imperfections, like imperfect, I think it's perfect just as it is, because it's the only one of my body. And I don't know if it's just me, but I've always found people's like little quirks, like the strange little things about them that makes them different from everyone else, are the most attractive things about the person and the things that make them stand out in your head and make them who they are. So I guess the first thing I wanted to chat to you about really is the fact that it's okay to feel okay. And I really wanted to address this because I feel like there's this kind of fashion where it's cool to like put yourself down and not accept compliments off people, and you know what I mean? Like in schools, a lot of girls and even guys will make jokes about their physical appearance, but in a real derogatory way, and it's just seen as something you don't do to just say thank you to a compliment. You do not have to be your worst critic and you don't have to put yourself down. It's not cool. Don't be that person. Be the person who is just happy with themselves and accepts compliments, because doing that time and time again really builds up in your your subconscious, why can't I speak? And in any conversation about like body positivity and confidence and stuff like that, we need to point out that you don't owe anyone anything. There's no rule that says that you have to look like XYZ in order for other people to be pleased with you. You don't have to alter yourself for anyone else, only yourself if you want to. I wear my hair like this because I like my hair like this. And I wear the clothes that I wear because they make me feel good, and I wear my makeup because I like wearing makeup. If you ever want to clear up your skin or lose weight, don't do it for someone else. Do it because you want to look after the health of your own body and of your own skin. And of course we all strive for health, right? Like healthy skin and healthy body is so important, but do it for the right reasons, because it's the only way that you're ever going to stick to it and keep in a nice skincare routine and eating well and working out and stuff. It's only that has to come from within. I'm such a rambler, haven't I? Photoshop. Okay, we need to talk about Photoshop, people, and Instagram and perception versus reality. Instagram is this wonderful place. Now, I'm always on Instagram, you should follow me. This wonderful place where we all like to share, you know, beautiful moments out of our day. You know, we filter them, we make sure the lighting is perfect with our selfies and all that jazz. Instagram is a highlight reel, guys. It's not real life. Same as this right now. Like, I have my makeup on, I have my lights pointing at me. I'm going to edit this video. Same with movies that you see, magazines, photo shoots. There's Photoshop retouching. It's not real. Once you're educated on that, I believe you can admire those for what they are. I personally don't have an issue with a photoshopped image per se. It's usually the miseducation around it that I get bothered by. But a photoshopped image of a beautiful woman and a beautiful beach is beautiful to look at. And the same way, a painting of that same beautiful woman on a beautiful beach, the painting isn't real. It's a construction, it's art. And that's the way I see, you know, paintings and all that kind of stuff. So you just have to stop comparing yourself to what you're seeing and what you're being bombarded with. Please It makes such a difference when you do, and when you realize that your body, like even when you're looking your best, it's still never gonna look like that fake picture that's been touched up to like crazy. You gotta embrace all your little flaws for what they are. So let's sweep into that, shall we? Embracing our flaws. I feel like we really need to embrace our flaws before we even think about erasing our flaws. So for me, I am covered head to toe in stretch marks, old faded stretch marks, and same with my skin. Like I've cleared up my acne and a lot of my hyperpigmentation, but I still have quite a bit. I have a lot of scars. I have pasty purple marks around my skin. My body is far from perfect, but as I said before, I think it's imperfectly perfect in its own way, and I love it. I love all my flaws. I see all my little lines and my stretch marks that I got from gaining lots of weight and then losing lots of weight. I see them as like battle scars. I think that's the most positive way I can see them. What is the point of me sitting around thinking, oh no, I've got lines on my legs and on my tummy that every other woman in the world has. Oh no, darn, that means I'm a worse off person. No! You're not defined by how you look, how your body is, how your skin is. You're defined by who you are inside, and I found the way to let my inner self shine out the most and who I am come across to people and new people that I meet is to look after myself and look after my skin, do good things for my body so I feel good, and then I'm distracted from it. So that's definitely a tip that I have, is that if you're having a lot of self-esteem issues and things like that, looking after yourself. You know, this can go for people who want to gain weight, who want to lose weight, who want to get clearer skin, even people whose figures are completely normal and their skin is completely normal and they might be beating themselves up on it. If you're looking after yourself properly, mentally and physically, that is the best thing that you can do for yourself, to then be in a position where you can look into incorporating things into your life that might make you feel a bit more confident. Like I do things where I will every day look at myself in the mirror totally naked and I will just be like, that's grand, that's fine. I think we all need to do that, guys. We need to look at our body, accept our body, and get used to our body, get to know our body. It's the only body you're ever going to get. Nobody can extract your brain and put it into someone else's body. So you have got to make friends with yours, and you can drastically change your body. That's something that I know a lot of people need to be reassured of constantly if they say they've gained a lot of weight or they're extremely underweight and they want to, tone up and get really fit. You can do those things. You always see these amazingly inspiring stories of people on YouTube, magazines, websites, all that kind of stuff, where they change their physical form completely, and not in a way where you're trying to reach this unattainable, ridiculous goal that you have in your head, but it's a goal that is based on what's best for you. So please know that no matter where you're starting at right now, mentally or physically, you can get to a point where you completely love yourself. And that's another thing I really want to say, because it's not bad to admit that you love yourself, and I don't know why some people think it is. Can you tell me the logic in hating on yourself, please? Because I don't understand it. I really don't. It's okay to be confident. It's okay to be happy. It doesn't make you vain. And the best part about all this, and I guess what I really want to kind of finish this on, is that once you get to a point where you embrace yourself and you accept your body just exactly as it is, flaws and all, imperfectly perfect, you can then use all that energy and all of that time and put it into stuff that is so much more worthwhile, helping other people to get to the point that you've reached, helping other people who are in need in any way, really being there for your family and friends and experiencing life, like just living, being creative, getting new hobbies, making things, playing music, singing, doing all this kind of stuff that we seem to have forgotten about. It's like when the internet crept into our lives, we just forgot about living, and we just started sitting in our rooms comparing ourselves to everyone else and what everyone else is doing. She looks better than me. No. We are all beautiful. We're all imperfectly perfect. And I sound like a mother giving you a lecture. I am sorry, but I love all of you so much. You really have changed my life. All your support on my channel is just, I want to grab your little faces and your little cheeks. So I'm going to tie this video up with a little bow and just leave it here for you to watch anytime that you need a bit of a boost. Please go onto the app and put in your body philosophies, because I think it'd be so cool if all our philosophies were brought around a ton of schools. I think that's so nice. It's such a nice project for Bio Oil and Body Gossip to be working on, and I'm glad to be part of it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who you know who's currently struggling with how they look or feel on the inside about themselves. Throw my philosophy at them in the face with a link to this video, and I'll catch you in my next one, guys. Bye!